Welcome everyone to the Nikki Clarke Show live at La Creole Express, 61 Wellington Street in Gatineau, Quebec. How you doing? All right, I'm loving the vibes. We're here in Quebec, just a stone's throw from the capital of Canada, Ottawa, and it's a very special day. It's June 28th, just days away from the 150th birthday of Canada, and I am so excited to be Canadian. You happy to be Canadian? All right. You know, I was thinking the other day when I reflect on my first Canadian experience, it was back in 1970, and I was 3 years old, coming off the plane from Kingston, Jamaica. It was hot and lovely, and I came in the dead of winter. So you can just imagine the culture shock that I experienced. But Canada has been my home since that time. And I go back to Jamaica to visit relatives, but I love the multiculturalism in Canada. I love the diversity. I love the rich cultures. I can walk down the street and I can hear many languages all at the same time and experience countries just streets away from each other because of all the melting pot of nations in one country. So we're really happy to be part of the celebration here in Gatineau, Ottawa. And we've got a great lineup of guests who are just making amazing changes in the world, the change agents who are transforming lives one story at a time. That's what the premise of the show is all about. It's about conversations that matter, and we're happy to be here to express that to you. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our first guest, Sophia Jacob. Come right back. Welcome back. Joining us right now is the amazing woman. She does a lot of great things in the community. She's everything marketing, everything media. Please welcome the lovely Sophia Jacob, the founder of Sophia J Events. How you doing today?
I'm really well, Nikki.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm really well. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. I see. Well, you look lovely.
Thank you. So do you.
Yeah,
you
thank
beautiful.
you. I try.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy to be sporting a beautiful necklace by Tony's Fashions.
It's
and
beautiful.
We're going to have a chat with her later on. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. So Sophia, you reached out to me on social media,
Yeah.
and you said, you know what, I heard about you, I heard about the show, and I think it'd be a great idea if you come down to Gatineau, and I think I have some people who'd like to meet you. And I said, really?
Absolutely.
You think we can make this happen? And then within a couple of weeks, we have a room full of awesome people. So thank you for that, for making all the connections happen.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a gift. People who connect people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was given that blessing by the Lord because He had said that, you know, your duty here on earth is to be a connector. And so I really feel that in my spirit. And so I use that and I put it forth and to make sure that it affords everybody that's in my world.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So describe a little bit of your journey leading up to Sophia J.
So starting back from a young age, I was a single mom at 18. You know, my beautiful son, Torrin, I love him so much. He's in my heart and soul. And so as we both grew older together, I said, I have to do something different. I know I'm supposed to be an agent of change, you know what I mean? God was speaking to me and professing to me all the time that this is your duty, this is your calling.
Yeah.
So about 5 years ago, I started the Black Ottawa Business Network, which is a network to bring together business professionals, entrepreneurs, and nonprofit organizations to meet, network, connect, and, you know, bring forward their passions. And so from there, it spawned off into Ottawa Opportunities Network. It's pretty much the same thing, but I've made sure the gap is open for the nonprofit organizations to come forward and speak their voice, you know, because sometimes they don't get a chance to do that. So it's more for the nonprofits to drive their vehicle and talk about their programs and services and what they can offer to the community and what the businesses can, you know, offer to the nonprofits.
Sure.
So then from there, people kept asking me, well, Sophia, how do I do this and how do I do that and how do I get more brand buzz and how do I get more fame on social media?
Yeah.
How do I, you know, how do I do this? You know, I need to do an event, but I need it to have more marketing pitches. I said, there's a lot of marketing, there's a lot of communications here. I can help you. And each time I spoke to somebody, they would take down notes and notes and pages and listen keenly, and anything that I told them gladly, came forward, and it made their business better. So I said, marketing's definitely my thing too.
Did you have formal education in marketing?
In marketing,
yeah.
it's just something that,
Wow.
is my
It's a natural
purpose.
talent.
So yeah, it's a natural talent for me. And again, a blessing by the Lord for me, you know what I mean, to be able to help people market their business and bring some brand buzz and awareness to their business, and to community groups, nonprofits, whomever needs help, I'm there to help them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So your son is how old now?
He's 23.
Okay.
Thank
so
the
I
good
just
Lord.
told you.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
told everybody what your age was.
It's all
do
good.
the math.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him. He is like the light of my life. He's like the center of who I am.
Yeah.
God gave him to me at that age for whatever reason, and he is, I don't know, I couldn't say more. He's just the light of my life, my son. I love him so much. Torrin.
Is he following in your footsteps in marketing?
He's more on the ground, grassroots. He's closer to the community. He wants to do a lot of work with at-risk children. So I said, whatever it is that you're going to do, the Lord is with you. We are with you.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Whatever you choose, whatever your path, just do it, and do it fully, and do it hopefully, and continue to pray, and continue to ask God to, move you forward in your journey.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Makes me nice to that. Being a single mom at a young age must have been challenging for you.
It was
and then,
tough.
And moving out into entrepreneurship, did
Yeah.
you experience any challenges?
A lot. There was some serious hard roads. I would find that nowadays it would be easier for the single moms who are coming up now, but I find that people are waiting, till a later age, and there's more couples now. And at my time, there was a lot of single moms, and in the 90s, it was still really, oh my God, taboo. But things have changed, times have changed, and we've evolved. So I'm happy to see that. But, it pushed me even harder. It made me more tough. I'm more thick-skinned. I'm outspoken. I know that. I'm bold. But, again, all of those things were put in place for me to be able to have this journey, and to be able to give forward to other people who, maybe need that help, maybe need that strength that I have, and I can afford it to them. That's
Sure.
what the Lord has blessed me with. So, I just have to go as a shepherd wherever he tells me
And
to
lead.
go and
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah. I often reflect on that, like why I went through certain things and why people had to experience certain journeys, but it was all part of a chapter that they had to write in their, in their book, so to speak. And I look at them as blessings. They're blessing and lessons
Absolutely.
mixed together.
Absolutely.
And the outcome of everything at the end of the day it's to really reflect back and to make that a teachable moment for someone else.
Absolutely. Yeah. Especially single moms. I want to be able to reach out to them and say, you know what, even though somebody maybe have let you at the roadside, your family may have let you down. Luckily, that didn't happen to me. My family stood strong like lions beside me, all the way through. I still had my challenges, but I want to be able to say, you know what, I'm there to lift you up if you ever need the strength. If you feel weak, I'm strong. Lean on me at any time. It doesn't matter if you're a single mom, if you're a mom that's married, whomever. If you need to lean on me, I'm there, and we can go through it together, whatever is happening. The struggle is real, and I went through many challenges, but again, like I said, I can only give the Lord his praise for what he's brought me through. I'm just blessed in that area.
Awesome. So what's next for you?
I'm going to continue to help the community do their thing. You know what I mean? Just be out there as an agent of change, helping building up the community. Women of color, that's another thing that's a real big passion of mine. I've got a project, Tampon Tuesday, Ottawa.
Tampon Tuesday?
Tampon Tuesday, Ottawa. So this is where myself and three other beautiful, amazing women, I love you all, Kim, Brigitte, and Tanya, we came together as a group that it was started in London by another group, but we came together here in Ottawa and followed their lead, and we collect and donate sanitary pads, napkins, and incontinence products to shelters, drop-ins, and food banks.
That's awesome.
And so because it's so taxing on the different food banks and stuff, we know that we could step in that space and really help. So we've been doing that every International Women's Day. We hold a fundraiser. So next March 8th, I hope to see everybody out there, donating and coming on out and being, part of this journey as well. That's one of my projects, as well as I continue to help, again, small businesses come forward and step forward. Nonprofits is another big passion of mine. I love nonprofits here in Ottawa. Any nonprofit that ever wants my assistance, I'm there to help you, bring you some buzz. Sometimes the nonprofits say to me, Sophia, you know what? There's only really 6 of us that work in the office. Our lights are going to go off tomorrow. I will get down in the dirt with them and really dig up and see if we can bring you some, some funds, some advocacy, some volunteerism. I always tell the entrepreneurs here in Ottawa, although you may not be able to service in one way, you can service in some way. You don't have to just always give funds. You can be an advocate of that nonprofit. You can volunteer. You can become a board of director. However, you can be an agent of change with that nonprofit, do it, especially if it's something that speaks to you. Sure. Make sure you jump in. It's the only way that we're going to community build and change our city for the good.
Awesome. Service before self.
Absolutely.
And where can people find you?
I am all over the place. You can't miss me. You really can't miss me. I'm at Sophia J Events for everything. Twitter, Facebook, Sophia J Events, and on Instagram, it's sophia.jacob_events. You can reach me at 1613-282-2922. And if you still can't find me, just say, listen, I need to find that girl who's on social media, on everything and on everywhere, and she's, got funky shoes and a great bag. So
okay. And then they can
locate me. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Sophia Jacob, everybody, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Nikki, this is for you right here, a little gift for you. I wanted to say thank you for coming to Ottawa. We really owe Gatineau, but we're just across stone's throw away.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming. I've been following you for many years. You are an agent of change, and I follow the lead of many entrepreneurs like yourself and some of the other ones that, I've been following. You're great. You're just great. I love that what you're doing.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Sophia Jacob, everybody. We'll be back. All right, thanks for joining us here at the Nikki Clarke Show, taped live here in Gatineau at La Creole Express, 61 Wellington Street. And we have another amazing individual with us today. He's known as Ottawa's favorite real estate agent, so we had to bring him here. Please welcome Michael Arthur to the show. How you doing, Michael?
Good, how are you?
Very good. You look very dapper.
Thank you, as always.
You have quite a cheering committee here.
Yep.
Yeah, so got some fans.
Oh yeah.
All right, we've got they got a taste of your magic touch in real estate, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah. So tell me about how real estate happened for you.
Well, it started when I renovated my basement and converted it into a bachelor suite, because I saw other friends who lived in my neighborhood who also converted their basement into accommodations. So I said, let me take this opportunity where why waste this free space where I can use it and rent it out to someone at an affordable price, and then I earn income from it. So
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you became a licensed real estate agent?
Yeah. Before doing that, I became a real estate investor.
Okay.
And I learned about the business, the ups and the downs. And then I said to myself, I'm the type of person that likes to help people overcome their struggles, their problems.
Yes.
So I said, why don't I become a real estate agent for investors, so that I can find them properties that earn them positive cash flow, and at the end of the day, they build wealth from it. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So is real estate the way to go to build wealth?
Yes, it is. It's one of the ways to build wealth. I'm not discouraging people not to invest in GICs, mutual funds, and other investments, but it's important to leverage real estate to diversify your risk, because sometimes the stock market goes down, people lose a lot of money, and you don't know where to turn you to. Well, real estate is, if you think of it from a long-term perspective, you can build wealth from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Ottawa real estate market. What does it look like? I know Toronto is hot.
It definitely is hot, and also Ottawa is hot as well.
Okay.
Where it's a buyer's market where there's a lot of opportunities for buyers to buy homes at affordable prices. And the latest research that I've discovered was that a lot of buyers are buying 1.5 to 3-story homes, as well as bungalows, duplexes, and mobile homes. Surprisingly.
Mobile homes?
Yeah, yeah.
Like trailers?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, you know, I wanted to ask you this burning question for me. You know, being a first-time homeowner, what should you avoid?
One of the things you need to avoid is buying a home that's beyond your budget.
Okay.
And
So being realistic about what you can afford. Okay.
And a lot of, based on my experience, some of my clients, they make emotional decisions because they see a house that they love, but they don't realize the price behind it as well as the cost to maintaining the house when they buy it.
Okay.
So what I tell them always, or I ask them is, have you been pre-approved by a mortgage broker? Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. So it's important to be pre-approved with a mortgage because it gives you an idea how much maximum amount of price you can afford a house. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And for people who've gone through loss, lost their job, or maybe they're coming out of a relationship and they're finding they're in tight corners financially. Some may even have bruised credit. Can they recover from that and buy a home?
Yes, they can. There's a concept called, and a lot of real estate investors do this, it's called rent to own. Rent to own is a concept where people who cannot afford buying a home or they don't qualify for a mortgage have an opportunity to choose a home of their choice, rent it out, and then an investor will come and buy that house and rent it to them, and then come up with a plan to purchase the house 2 to 3 years down the road. And this involves the investor and as well as the mortgage broker putting that candidate or that tenant on a financial savings plan so that they have the affordability to purchase the home.
Okay,
down the road,
All right.
Yeah.
So do you go out and have seminars? Do you speak about what you do
I've
and
done
educate
a lot of,
people?
I've done a lot of seminars, and some of my friends here have seen my work, so yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? Do you think you see yourself maybe on TV, your own show?
Who knows? If there's opportunities for like talk about real estate investing tips or real estate tips in general, I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the business now?
About 2 years.
2 years.
And as an investor, 5 years.
Okay, fantastic. So exponentially things have grown very
Yeah.
well for you.
Yeah, definitely.
So what would you advise someone who is thinking about getting into the real estate business?
Well, for sure, you need to do your homework and know what to expect from the business, as well as manage your money right. That's important because I've seen real estate agents who made a lot of money, but they put themselves in debt and they filed for bankruptcy because they were spending frivolously without having a financial plan in place to secure their financial future so that they can have the freedom and independence to do what they want when they want at any time. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's great to make money, but you have to have a strategy to keep it.
Keep it and manage it well. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
And this is where you can come in and provide that assessment to help people
Yeah, definitely.
build their portfolio.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So where can people find you?
You can find me at my website at miketheagent.ca. On Instagram and Twitter is miketheagent613. And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
excellent.
sorry, I forgot. My Facebook page is Michael Arthur Real Estate.
Okay.
Right.
Excellent. Well, we're really happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Michael Arthur, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
We'll be back.